Unusual Kids You Won't Believe in Your Eyes, Part 31. Hello everyone! Have you ever met or heard someone talk about a unicorn girl? A boy who looks like an 80-year-old man, or someone who can read other people's mind? It's strange, isn't it? Who are they? Let's find out with me in today's video. An infant is called the descendants of the unicorn, with a horn growing from the middle of the head. However, the fact is that the boy has a deformity, and the horn was a tumor due to not being diagnosed in time when his mother was pregnant. Number 1. Nelson Prado. A baby boy named Nelson Prado was born in January 2018 to a couple in Manila, Philippines, has a rare birth defect, causing an egg-sized bump on his head. It can be said that it is a horn growing in the middle of the top of the head that shocked doctors. Doctors explained that Nell's tumor is called encephalocele. This is a rare birth defect. Normally, the neural tube would close in the third or fourth week of pregnancy to form the brain and spinal cord. But for some reason, the neural tube didn't close, leading to the brain being pushed out through the skull. However, the boy's mother had several ultrasounds before the birth, but never received any notice of this anomaly. Usually, this phenomenon will be detected early in the pregnancy ultrasound. In some cases, it is only known when the baby was born, and surgery is the only way to treat this brain tumor. During the surgery, doctors will remove the tumor and patch the hole in the skull. Although the success rate of the surgery is quite high, children who have brain tumors are very susceptible to other diseases such as growth retardation, vision loss, hydrocephalus, quadriplegia. It is known that the surgery, if successful, will return the boy to normal state and not cause any danger to the brain. Nell's family is also trying very hard to help their son have a surgery to remove the horn as soon as possible. Ronald Prado, Nell's father, shared that when he was born, the tumor was only the size of an egg, but within 2 months, it had grown rapidly. According to CT results, the inside of the horn is filled with water, so it needs to be fixed in a medical bandage to prevent bleeding or injury. Thankfully, this is just a benign tumor, and it doesn't affect the brain much. Most of us love children. They are cuter than the angels in my imagination. But if it were a child with a strange appearance, would you be able to love them? Number 2. 80-year-old child. Since birth, this baby boy living in Magura district in Bangladesh has wrinkled skin and a shriveled, lifeless body. In addition to the lifeless eyes, the baby also has hair growing on his back. Local doctors have not determined the exact cause of the boy's rapid aging, but they believe it is a sign of Progeria syndrome. Progeria syndrome commonly causes microcephaly, retarded height and weight growth, aging skin, hair loss, and bone or teeth dysplasia. 1 year for a healthy person is said to be equivalent to 10 years for a patient, and unfortunately, the average life expectancy is 13 years while fighting against osteoporosis, aging eye disease, and arteriosclerosis. The baby makes you feel as if you were hugging an 80-year-old man. Although he was born with a cute voice that was no different from other children, his crying face was contorted. Even so, the boy's family is happy to welcome a new member. The boy's father, Biswajit Patro, said, "We can only thank God. We shouldn't be upset about our son's appearance." Mr. Patro and his wife welcomed many curious people to their home who lined up to see the boy with the rare syndrome. Undistracted by the strange looks of their neighbors, they were delighted at the birth of the child and said, "The child was born with a miracle. I want him to grow up with a miracle." They already have a daughter, and this time a boy, so they are really satisfied. Although the majority of children with progeria do not live past 13, the Patros are optimistic that their son will grow up to be healthy. Up to now, there has been no effective treatment for this disease. They said, "The family was very lucky to have a daughter and now a son. We couldn't ask for more." I'm sure there will be many people like me that wish to read other people's minds. Unfortunately, it's just a wish, and the next girl can do it on a small scale, reading her mother's mind. Number 3. Nandana Unikrishnan. Nandana Unikrishnan, a girl of Indian origin living in Sharjah, has the ability to read her mother's mind. She can foresee what her mother is thinking, or even about to say or do. At first, the parents thought that the many times the girl predicted her mother's words and gestures was just a coincidence.
Can you see what face I'm making at you right now?
The researchers concluded that Nandana had a rare syndrome called Savant syndrome. This is a condition in which a person with a severe mental disability exhibits some abilities far above average. It could be a quick calculation, an artistic ability, a map making, or a musical ability. It is estimated that less than 100 people with Savant syndrome are still alive in the world. The case of telepathy ability like Nandana is even rarer.
Love.
Wow.
Nandana always reacts with every look, gesture, or action to what her mother thinks. At first, Nandana's mother thought it was just a coincidence, but as things became more frequent, she predicted that her daughter has special abilities. It is remarkable that when Nandana reads her mother's mind, there is no physical contact between her and her mother.
Somewhere on the head. Okay, now.
According to her mother, while taking a nap, Nandana said she heard her neighbors cry for help from a distance, next to the river, near their house, and thought that this friend was in danger. Nandana pointed out the place for everyone to come and find, but unfortunately, her unlucky friend passed away due to drowning. Since then, it is believed that Nandana has the ability to hear the call of the dead.
Bluish color with a grayish bluish color.
A little girl with remarkable gift.
During the test, Nandana always answered the questions in an unusually intelligent way that would be difficult for an autistic child. Experts have continuously asked questions with different difficulty levels, and most of them were not difficult for Nandana. After discovering her extraordinary ability, Nandana was also sent to a special class to develop her thinking and intelligence. Up to now, this Indian psychic is still one of the question marks that no scientist has been able to explain. Those are the weirdest people for today. Hope you guys will enjoy this video and continue to support me. Thank you for watching the video. If you are interested in many more strange babies, please subscribe to my channel and we will find out in the next parts. And now, goodbye and see you again.